Welcome to Lock Saga. Thank you for joining me. Today I will be reviewing the Lawbringer set available through LockJaw Manufacturing here in the United States. If you live on the east side of the Atlantic, these tools, I don't think this set, but these tools you may have to piece together, but they're all available through lawlocktools.co.uk. When I do reviews, I like to start with the negatives and end with the positives. With that being said, let's talk about tension tools. I don't have enough tension tools. You don't have enough tension tools. The world doesn't have enough tension tools. You really need more, as many if not more tension tools than pick profiles. And if you're new to this, that might sound crazy. It would have sounded crazy to me when I first got into lock sport. But there's two problems in the industry that I've seen is when you buy a pick set, you're gonna have one of two problems. One, either the pick profiles vastly outnumber the tension tools, or when they do give you tension tools, they're ones you've already have, the same 6 profiles, or it's something like this. And I'm gonna be honest with you, you can make a better tension tool out of a wiper blade. I couldn't find one lock that this was helpful in. Aside from that piece of metal, there's also 5 picks in here. Well, 3 hooks and 2 rakes. Let's talk about the rakes. This here is called the Nessie. I'm assuming because of the Loch Ness Monster and its sort of resemblance to it. When I saw this, this was the one I was most excited about because I'm a fan of hybrid picking, and this is part city rake, part hook. But the problem is you get a mediocre hook and a mediocre rake together that do more to detract from one another and then combine to make a super pick. When you're raking with this, the hook gets caught in the keyway, especially if you're using bottom of the keyway tension, which you usually are when you're raking. So you flip it over and you try to do single pin picking, and this rake takes up space in the bottom of the profile that you need. And it messes with your levering action. All that combined with the fact that there are much better hybrid pick profiles out there, this is one that's probably not going to stay in my everyday carry. Moving on to the Triple Peak Bogota. It's a rake, and it will rake, and if you don't have a rake, this will rake for you. I already have a 2-peak, 4-peak, and 5-peak, and I guess this does complete the collection. However, this doesn't really rake any better than those other rakes, so is it really necessary? For me, it's not. Now, the real stars of this set are these hooks, which I believe you can buy just these hooks from lawlocktools.com, and that would be the way to go, in my opinion. I don't know if you can tell, but not only do you get a gradation of slopes, but each one of these also has a different tip on it. This one, yeah, let's see if I can find the camera. Focus. It's not focusing. Anyway, this one has a more traditional rounded tip, deep hook, good for getting high set pins behind low set pins. The middle child, it's called the teardrop because, again, I don't know if you can see that, but there's this bulbous tip on the end, which kind of looks like a teardrop, but I think it really looks more like E.T.'s finger. This I like for getting behind. You get in there deep, and on your way out, you can kind of bully your pins up as you go. But the real star, pick cases on fire, I can only save a couple of profiles. The Scimitar. Oh, I believe this one is called the Lockbuster Pro. Sorry, I don't think I mentioned that. This is the Scimitar by Andrew Law, and this is one of the picks that I would save if my case were on fire. It's got this nice undercut, which gives you more maneuverability in the keyway. The tip is more like squared off, and honestly, I don't know why that makes a difference, but you can feel the difference with it. So Overall, kind of a mixed bag. I can't fully recommend this set, but if you can just pick up the hooks, you got a real winner there. Thank you for watching. Hope you all have a great day.